Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because as always, without you guys, this would be nothing. Well, it's another cold-ass morning. I can't believe it's 22 freaking degrees this week when here it was 70 degrees last week here in D.C. It's kind of crazy. Speaking of crazy, it's week number 7 of the Tony Romo hostage crisis. Last couple of days, we've heard nothing from anyone. Not from Jerry, not from Tony Romo, not from the teams that may be interested in it. You know, this may be one of those moves that backfires on Jerry Jones. Well, it can't really backfire on him because either way he can still cut him in June. But after all the talk of saying we were going to do the right thing for Tony Romo, which would have been to release him and let him choose which team he wants to go to, you're kind of screwing him at the moment because the longer it takes before he gets cut, the less time he's going to have to get ready to play for that other team. Now, from the Cowboys standpoint, they're holding out hope for a trade, and ultimately it'd be great if we could get a trade and get something for him. But if that doesn't happen before the draft, the end of April next month, at that point you just got to go ahead and cut bait and make him a June 1st cut. So clearly, the Cowboys, are not going to be a big player in free agency. They're doing, bare bones stuff where they're trying to build a team with lesser talent or find good bargains, which in the end is always a good thing. You never want to overspend for a guy because that's how we've gotten in cap hell. So look for us to keep looking for those value picks. But the way things have been setting up with the offense basically being Dak friendly, Dak really likes Terrence Williams, and I think Terrence Williams really likes Dak, which I think was a good move to bring him back. You've got basically the whole offensive line back together with Collins being healthy now and just losing Doug Free. You've got all the receivers that Dak had for last year, and hopefully we still have Zeke Elliott. I'm kind of worried about that situation. I've done a couple of videos on Zeke, and to me, when things are quiet, too quiet, that's when I start worrying. That's when my Jobu sense starts kicking off, because everything has been quiet the last 4 or 5 days in Dallas, completely quiet. Jerry has not said jack after him going through the whole tour of, an hour and a half long interview about Tony Romo. Now all of a sudden, nada, nothing, even after Zeke having the booby gate. So the NFL not commenting on things, I'm getting a little worried, friends. I'm going to be honest with you that we might be seeing something that we're not expecting. But what's clear, though, with us bringing back everybody on offense, is we are going to be going balls to the wall in the draft for the defense. We have to. We have to get some players, some nice young studs that'll hopefully be able to blend in with the veterans that we have. And we're going to have to hope that guys like DeMarcus Lawrence, he had that back surgery, that thing is completely healed and that he takes a step up from where he was 2 years ago. We got to hope that Tyrone Crawford, if he's still here, that shoulder surgery he had is going to enable him to be able to play and stay healthy, because the last 2 years he's been playing with that shoulder bothering him. And we have to hope that Jalen Smith ends up being the real deal and is able to play on that defense as well as other guys like Topper and some of the other guys. We're going to need those guys to take another step forward. We're going to need David Irving to be more than just a role player, to be a full-time player and to progress from where he where he left off last year. So that's my concerns heading into Thursday here. The waiver wire is pretty quiet at the moment. Haven't heard anything of the Cowboys, so I expect something to happen real soon. So we'll be live streaming tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern. I hope you guys join in. And any news on the Dallas Cowboys, I will be sure to bring it to you guys first. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and don't forget to subscribe to the Joe Boo Sports Report by clicking on the picture of Sean Lee and Joe Boo. Have a great day.